Josh and Rebecca. They're that kids. Dr. Joshua Kirby entered scouting in September of 1986 as a Bobcat Cub Scout in Pack 837 in Albion, New York. He earned the Air of Light and joined Troop 837 in 1990. Troop was small, but Josh and his fellow scouts gave it a great cheer and enthusiasm. In 1994, he became the troop's only Eagle Scout, ultimately earning 6 Eagle Scout palms and the Hornaday badge. As a youth, he learned the most from 5 summers on camp staff at Camp Dittmer and 8 years as an OA chapter and lodge officer. Now, with 37 years of scouting service that have taken him around the country and the world, Josh has engaged with and provided leadership within virtually every aspect of the Boy Scouts of America programs. His service to the Juniata Valley Council extends back to 2001 when he was in graduate school. He was a unit commissioner in the Nittany Mountain District, and he served as my commissioner when I was Scoutmaster at Troop 31. And he also was involved in district and council venturing to help grow the program in the earliest years of that program. In 2006, Jim Kennedy introduced him to the National Venturing Director, Charles Holmes, which has led to now more than 17 years on BSA national, regional, and area committees. Upon returning to the Juniata Valley Council service area in 2015, he's been a regular member of the council training team, liaison to the council for many national programs, and has now become fully engaged in the concept of family scouting with Rebecca and Finn. Yes, good. That's the first time I've heard you speechless in the other. Yeah. Currently, he's a member of the JVC Executive Board, and he serves as the council training chair, as well as our first mental, emotional, and social health mesh coordinator for the council. He's a co-creator with Marissa, who was here previously, with the Prepared to Care Mental Health and Wellness Activity Award that's training scouts and venturers in actionable methods to best engage with peers experiencing mental health concerns. In recent years, beyond the council level, he's had many commitments at the national level, including serving on 5 national and 2 World Jamboree staffs, including the most challenging one of being the World Scouting Jamboree's Program Pillar Chief of Staff at the summit. After having served as a troop guide for the National Wood Badge course at the summit, he now has the role of Assistant Scoutmaster for Troop Guides in the soon-to-be 2024 course at the summit. For outstanding service to the community and youth in the Juniata Valley Council, the Boy Scouts of America is proud to present the Silver Beaver Award to Joshua Kirby.
Great. Oh, thank you guys.
All right. Josh, you have the opportunity for 5.0 minutes.
Yep.
Good remarks.
I'll do 4 more. I was forewarned. So first off, congratulations to Daryl. Daryl has had decades of service, and I have never served as a Scoutmaster taking kids to a Klondike, and I'm not entirely sure I'm going to. We got to recognize the gumption where it's due. So this is an immense honor. This is the highlight of my scouting career to date. This not only represents service and commitment, but the opportunity to stand before you, which is so many people who I respect and cherish as friends. Not only to have my name added to that list, if you look in the back of the program, there are titans of our council who have brought it through many different challenges throughout the decades. And to have my name listed among them probably gives me goosebumps the most. But also I have the opportunity, as you heard earlier, to be a part of honoring my family who make what I can do possible, and that comes at sacrifice that sometimes is frustrating, sometimes makes kids wonder where their dad is, and but I'm just grateful that they understand that it's for a higher purpose, at least as far as I believe. To me, however, I look at these service awards in scouting as the charge for the work that scouting needs us to do next. It actually just provides me this opportunity to improve my leadership and to be among others who are making the greatest change in scouting at every level. I believe that scouting's rising again. I believe that great things are happening in the Juniata Valley Council. I believe that we have fun, energized, committed volunteers with our scouts, adventurers, and across all of our units. And I believe that families find our program interesting because we're shaping all of our offerings to be the right balance of relevance for today and tradition based in the past. My work beyond the council has afforded me the opportunity to be mentored and befriended by some of the most amazing people in the history of scouting. Those friendships I do not take for granted. The fact that there are people who write our handbooks, who design our trainings, and who make the decisions that shape this organization are willing to invite me to the table at different times is something that is both humbling, but as I recently told David and Jeff, Rick's heard it at other times, I just believe that that's part of my service to this council and to its members. I want, if I have that opportunity to extend our voice into a greater conversation about what makes scouting what it is now and what it will be in the future, that's a responsibility I hold dear. So I look forward to these roles that I have now and where they'll take me. As council training chair, I have a background in education. The opportunity to apply that to scouting at one time seemed painful and revolting. I didn't want to do education at work and then do education in scouting. And now that I've changed my profession to be a mental health counselor, the opportunity to support training and education is extremely important, and it is a great opportunity for me to provide service that I can. As an executive board member, I believe in my importance of the role of stewardship of our council's resources, which includes especially the energy and the spirit of my fellow volunteers. As a committee member and leader at the national level and other events, those collaborations that extend beyond the council boundaries are a duty that I have to prepare the youth of our scout movement to be meaningfully engaged with their scouting peers, their families, and their communities. And lastly, as a Cub Scouter in Pack 67, which includes being an adult partner, being a pack trainer and other things, that allowed me to be closer to Amelia and Finn and Rebecca, who is our committee chair. I work for her. I will continue to learn more and more about scouting's effects on our families and the people that we care about the most. So please know that this ribbon, the square dot emblem that you wear when you don't want to wear a ribbon, will be worn with pride. It's steeped in support that I've received from you and those that I've hold dear. Just forgive me, though, if I show it off for a little while. It's extremely important to me, and I'm grateful for the recognition. So, I'm grateful to those who nominated me. Thank you. I am grateful to the committee who saw me fit for the honor, to the friends and family who traveled to be with me today, to Rebecca, Amelia, and Finn, who both have joined me along the way and who understand the times when we must be apart. This is a special day, and my community, near and far, makes it that way. Thank you.
Once we've concluded the program, I encourage you to come up and personally congratulate Daryl and Josh.
You guys don't have to sit here while I talk.
Okay.
Okay.
And